From a modest studio at WXBR AM radio, psychic Dawn Carr performs amazingly accurate readings over the phone as local listeners from southern New England call to connect with the dead.
Line 1, you're in the booth with Sinister One Z-Man, Ken Diesel, and Dawn Carr.
I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
Sure, what's your first question?
My first question is, first, my financial situation.
You want to know when it's going to get better? That's
Yes.
what you're looking for? Okay. Honestly, I feel like it kind of levels off as we go from now through March and April. And then I feel like there's more financial struggles between April and October of next year. I don't know if that's like a busy time of year for you, but they show that it starts to get better again next October, a year from now. So they want you to count your pennies and put aside whatever you can just to have stuff set aside for a rainy day, okay?
Okay.
But it will get better eventually, don't worry.
Okay. I have another question. You were talking about how people come to you in dreams.
Yes, ma'am.
I have constant dreams with my parents, and I also have a dream with my aunt on my father's side.
Okay.
And it seems when I dream with all three of them,
Yes.
I hear of a death in the family.
Does it come true?
Yes.
Yeah, those are precognitive dreams. Not everybody has precog dreams, and not every precog has those dreams as well. But those are just the dreams you're having that signify the death with the aunt in it. It's just, like a psychic dream. And with your aunt, the way she shows it to me is, I don't know if you share a name or if there's a special bond or a birth date. There's something in common that you have with her, she says. And that's what makes it easier for her to come in and kind of give you a heads up. And she talks about how you have strong intuition. I almost feel like she had a lot of intuition and you have a lot of intuition too. It's almost like it's hereditary. It's being passed down.
My grandmother used to read cards.
Yeah, see?
And we have gypsy influence in our family.
Yeah, it feels like it is hereditary with that. And she says just if you want to practice with it, you can. She says for your own uses and day-to-day stuff that you can increase your intuition. But she says that you have the gift as well, and that's when she comes through. She's allowing you to utilize it.
Right. And then my last question is: do you happen to know what the Mega Mux Million?
I wish I'd be first in line. No, you know what? Again, I've said this before. It's like I don't know any psychics or mediums who get the lottery numbers. So yeah, I'd be first in line if I had the lottery tickets.
All right.
Thanks so much for your questions.
Thanks.
You see past lives, like you could tell if I had like 5 lives before, and like if I was a gladiator, that'd be so cool.
Yes,
if I was
sir.
like a gladiator.
Yeah, they show me a lifetime right now where you were like a pioneer, like a Davy Crockett type guy. And it's true.
Yeah, sure.
Can you let you know him
Down like in West Virginia, around that area. Mm-hmm.
With a beaver on your head?
I was hoping it was a cowboy hat. That's where I get this cowboy hat thing from.
You had like a frontier. That's a big life for you. It was very adventurous. It was a lot of fun. You were like a frontiersman.
Can you give a frontier pose real quick, just like
Frank Z-Man was a man. There you go.
Big Black Frank.
You know what's funny? You said that, like, I'm getting back to this grandmother thing. Last time you were here, you told me my grandmother was around. I was kind of shocked. I was telling Keith. So I kind of shocked because I was really close with my grandfather, her husband, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of surprised, like, he didn't come out, you know what I'm saying?
Did he have big feet or something weird with his feet? Because they're showing me his feet. They're showing me his feet.
He had a prosthetic leg.
Oh, he had a prosthetic leg. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm not, knocking that. I'm just showing. That's what they show me.
Okay.
They're showing me his feet. They're showing me his feet. So that's probably why. He comes around a woman who is older. She feels older than you, okay? So I don't know if you have an older sister or if your father has an older sister, but that's the woman that he comes around. Does your father have an older sister?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, and she's living, yes?
Yes.
Okay, does she have like a multiple syllable name like Doris or Dolores or something? What's your sister's name? What's his sister's name?
Karen, my Aunt Karen.
Okay. He's actually helping her with something too that's going on in her life. And does Karen have a son?
Yes.
Okay. He wants you, if she's open to this, to let her know that she's not alone in what she's doing and what she's going through, that he's helping her out with stuff right now. So,
real quick, 2 weeks ago when you were here, you broke his heart because he asked you how his football team was going to do.
Oh,
And
how'd
you
they
looked-
do?
You looked right at him, dead in the face, and you said, they're going to lose.
We lost
And-
28 to 6.
And they lost 28
Oh
to
my
6.
God, that's right.
And he called
I'm the
me.
greatest psychic ever. Thank you.
There you go.
You know something? I watch all the paranormal stuff on TV and everything. I love, like, you know, watching, like, ghost hunters and stuff like that. And I tell you what, man. Yeah, I believe in it. After listening to her and things, like, and then for people to be like, yeah, yeah, I'm like, oh my God. You know, it's like, it kind of freaks you out a little bit. You know, you sit there and you're like, oh my God, wow. You know, and it's pretty cool. You know, it's kind of freaky and cool at the same time. So yeah, I buy into the whole thing, you know.